your life at every salary level, $20,000 to $1 million. We have been fed the same lie since childhood. Just get a good job, make a bit more money, and all your life's problems will vanish. We genuinely believe that if our income doubles or triples today, our anxieties, our stress, and our financial struggles will be buried forever. But is that actually true? Financial psychologists and data show that this is rarely the case. When your income grows, your problems don't magically disappear, they simply change their size, and they change their face. A person trapped in the survival trenches of making $20,000 a year is facing a brutal struggle. But a corporate executive pulling in $200,000 is often trapped in a completely different, yet equally suffocating, psychological prison. Today, we are going to decode the complex game of human nature and money. We will trace the life of an ordinary person as they climb the financial ladder from $20,000 all the way to $1 million a year. You will see exactly which level you currently stand on, and the hidden traps waiting for you at the next stage. Let's begin. The survival phase, $20,000 to $40,000/year. Level 1. This is what economists call the survival phase. At this stage, an individual is earning between $20,000 and $40,000 a year. For a massive portion of the population, this level represents a relentless, daily battle just to keep their head above water. At this income bracket, life is unforgiving. Academic words like savings portfolios, compound interest, or long-term investments feel like distant myths written in textbooks. The harsh reality here is that the last 10 days of every single month are an agonizing test of endurance. When you live at this level, the human brain operates continuously in one specific mode, survival mode. Every unexpected expense is a potential catastrophe. Walking through a grocery store means looking at the price tags, not the nutritional value or the brand name. If the car breaks down on the way to work, or an unexpected medical bill arrives in the mail, the entire budget for the month is completely annihilated. At this stage, a person is always just one piece of bad luck, or one minor accident, away from absolute financial ruin. The dreams here are not grand. People at this level do not daydream about luxury vacations or buying properties. Their dreams are much simpler, paying the rent on time, keeping the electricity running, and ensuring the kids' school fees are cleared. The most painful part of level 1 is that you are a literal slave to your paycheck. You do not have the luxury of choice. You cannot say no to a toxic boss, and you cannot walk away from a job that degrades you. Because if you make one wrong move, the flame under your kitchen stove goes cold the very next month. The comfort trap, $50,000 to $100,000/year. But eventually, the hard work pays off. A promotion lands, or a better opportunity presents itself. The income scales up, entering the $50,000 to $100,000 range. Welcome to level 2, the comfort trap. Comfort, a beautifully designed trap. At first glance, it feels like the war has been won. The suffocating anxiety of the grocery store checkout line disappears. You can finally eat at decent restaurants without counting pennies. A reliable, modern car sits in the driveway, backed by a monthly financing plan, and you move into a much nicer neighborhood. The constant, looming fear of level 1 is gone. But right here, in this peaceful environment, a quiet and dangerous financial disease takes root. It is known as lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is a psychological phenomenon where your spending perfectly mirrors your earning. As soon as the income rises, your expenses rise right along with it. Yesterday's luxuries quietly transform into today's necessities. If a basic, older phone worked perfectly fine last year, suddenly a brand new flagship smartphone feels mandatory just to maintain appearances at the office. The tragic irony of level 2 is staggering. A person earning $30,000 a year finishes the month with $0 in their bank account, and this person, now making $90,000, also finishes the month with a balance of $0. The only real difference is the scenery. The first man was stressed while riding a public bus, the second man is stressed while sitting on the leather seats of a financed vehicle. He looks wealthy to the outside world, but underneath the clean shirt, he is still living paycheck to paycheck. The golden handcuffs, $100,000 to $250,000/year. Then we reach level 3. Earning between $100,000 and $250,000 a year. These are the elite corporate managers, senior software engineers, high-level consultants, and specialized professionals. In financial psychology, this specific zone is given a famous title, the golden handcuffs. At this stage, the cash flow is undeniable. There is enough money to secure a large, beautiful suburban home. The children are enrolled in premium private schools. The family takes international vacations twice a year. But all of these luxury upgrades come with an incredibly heavy, invisible price tag. And that price tag is your absolute freedom. At level 3, the psychological stress reaches an absolute peak. Multi-billion-dollar corporations do not hand out massive six-figure salaries because they like you. They pay that money to buy your peace of mind, your weekends, your family time, and your mental bandwidth. You are subjected to 24/7 Slack messages, endless corporate politics, and the relentless, crushing pressure to constantly perform. The individual at this level is firmly locked in handcuffs made entirely of gold. They might despise their job, they might be utterly exhausted, and they might want to quit every single morning, but they cannot. Because if they walk away from that high-paying corporate machine, who is going to pay the massive mortgage on the suburban home? How will the elite private school tuition be covered? Their entire high-class social status would instantly collapse. They have become the ultimate prize-winning rodent, running at maximum speed inside a very expensive, gilded hamster wheel. They are running furiously, just to stay in the exact same place. True financial freedom, $500,000 to $1 million plus/year. And finally, we step onto the top level. Earning $500,000, $1 million, and beyond. This is the stage where the entire economic game completely flips upside down. At this level, the human being no longer works for money. Instead, money works around the clock, like an army of silent soldiers, creating more wealth for them. The individuals who occupy this space do not rely on a single corporate paycheck. They own thriving businesses, they hold prime real estate portfolios, or they control income-generating assets that flow cash into their accounts regardless of whether they are awake or asleep. At level 4, the ultimate luxury is no longer a supercar, a designer watch, or a mega mansion. The supreme luxury at this stage is a single asset that cannot be manufactured: time. This person does not answer to a blaring alarm clock in the morning. They do not have to swallow their pride to please a toxic boss or a difficult client. If they decide to pack a bag and disappear on a vacation for 6 straight months, their bank balance doesn't dry up, it actually increases. They have unlocked the ultimate secret of wealth. True wealth is not about what you display to the world, it is the absolute freedom you feel within. The freedom to wake up and decide exactly what you want to do, when you want to do it, who you want to do it with, and for exactly how long. The real question. Analyzing this financial journey reveals a profound truth about human nature. Money can solve almost every physical problem your life throws at you. It can buy better food, a safer home, premium healthcare, and comfort. But money possesses absolutely zero power to cure your internal fears, your greed, or your deep insecurities. If you do not master the discipline of managing your money when you are struggling at level 1, you will still find yourself drowning in anxiety and debt when you reach level 3. Becoming truly wealthy is not merely about scaling the amount of money you pull in, it is about mastering your desires at every single level, protecting your peace, and aggressively defending your absolute freedom. Which level are you currently standing on? And what is your true target? Let us know in the comments below. If this documentary gave you a new perspective on wealth, hit the like button and subscribe to Mindvest. We will see you in the next financial breakdown. Stay smart, invest wise.